The four gods ruled the heavens. Before Zeus raised his thunderbolt, there was only a single force in the universe: chaos. From that endless void, two beings emerged: Gaia, the earth, and Uranus, the sky. Together, they shaped the world as we know it, land and sky bound in eternal harmony. Their love gave birth to the first generation of divine beings, 18 children of unimaginable power. 3 mighty cyclopes, masters of thunder and flame. 3 monstrous hundred-handed giants, the Hecaton-Kyries, whose strength could shake the very foundations of the world. And 12 immortal deities, the first gods to walk existence, the Titans. Among them rose one whose name would echo through eternity: Cronos, the youngest, cunning, fearless, and destined to change the fate of the cosmos itself. When Uranus ruled the heavens, his reign was absolute, but cruel. Fearing the strength of his own children, he imprisoned 6 of them deep within the earth, the Cyclopes and the Hecaton-Kyries. This act of betrayal filled Gaia with unbearable sorrow and rage. Her love for Uranus turned to hatred, and from that hatred, a plan was born. She turned to her youngest son, Cronos, whispering that destiny favored him, that only he could end his father's reign. Armed with a sickle forged by Gaia's own hands, Cronos struck down Uranus, severing the bond between earth and sky forever. And from that moment, the age of Uranus ended, and the rule of Cronos began. Under Cronos' reign, the world knew peace and prosperity. This was the Golden Age, an era of harmony between gods and mortals. But as Uranus fell, his voice echoed across the heavens, cursing his son. "Just as you have betrayed me, Cronos, so too shall your child betray you." Those words haunted Cronos, and though he ruled the heavens in triumph, fear began to rot his heart. When Cronos held his firstborn, Hestia, he saw his fate reflected in her innocent eyes. Terrified of the prophecy, he devoured her, imprisoning his own daughter forever within his stomach. And from then on, despite Rhea's desperate pleas, Cronos swallowed each child she bore. Until one day, she could bear it no longer. When her next child was due, she hid in a cave on a distant island and secretly gave birth to Zeus. She left him in the care of the goat, Amalthea, whose milk made him strong. And to deceive Cronos, Rhea wrapped a stone in swaddling clothes, handing it to him as their newborn son. Cronos swallowed the stone without question, sealing his own fate even as he thought he had escaped it. Zeus grew in secret, guided by a divine eagle who carried news from the world beyond the island. In time, he became the most powerful being alive, ready to fulfill his destiny. On his journey, Zeus met Metis, the Titaness of wisdom. She revealed the dark truth of his siblings' fate and gave him a plan to free them. She handed him a poisoned drink to give to Cronos. Disguised as a cup-bearer, Zeus served his father the drink, disguised as red wine. Cronos, arrogant and unafraid, drank without suspicion. Moments later, he convulsed in agony and vomited out all the children he had swallowed: Hestia, Hades, Poseidon, Demeter, and Hera. Together they rose against their father. The other Titans stood by Cronos, and from their clash, erupted a war so great it shook the heavens themselves. A war that would shape the mountains, the Titanomachy. For 10 years, gods and titans clashed, neither side yielding. In the end, the Titans, led by mighty Atlas, seemed destined to win. But Zeus, refusing defeat, freed Gaia's monstrous children, the Cyclopes and the Hecatonchires. Their power turned the tide. And so the gods triumphed. Zeus was crowned king of the gods. He and his brothers divided the world. Zeus took the sky, Poseidon the sea, and Hades the underworld. As for the Titans, their punishment was eternal. Atlas was condemned to hold up the heavens for all time. Cronos was cast down into the deepest abyss of Tartarus. And upon Mount Olympus, Zeus and his siblings took their thrones. They ruled the skies, the seas, and the underworld, shaping the fate of all who lived. Under Zeus's reign, order rose from chaos, and a new age began. The age of the Olympians.
Enjoyed the story? Leave a like and subscribe for more Legends Reborn. Your support helps me bring ancient myths back to life.